Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Divinity Original Sin 2. Let's do this. So I'm gonna go get restocked on Source. Probably take out that fire.
You must truly savor my company, Godwoken. Something you wanted?
Yes, I want more freaking.
These Godwoken are going to be the death of me.
Just checking and see if he has anything new. Be out of their hair soon enough. Scoundrel, scoundrel. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, no. Any amulets that are worthwhile? +1 persuasion necklace.
Don't have many more of those on my sleeve.
I could grab that. That's just thievery gloves. We already have thievery. Yeah, go ahead and grab that. I'll put this on you just so I can keep track of it.
I'm growing soft, aren't I?
Alright. I think that'll be it for now. Thanks. So yeah, persuasion's at 2, so I can bring it up to a 3 now, which is nowhere, still not a 5, so. Alright. Let's keep going down. I thought source was in here. Maybe it's in this area. I could have swore we had a source jug in here, but I probably misremembered. Wow, I'm glad even the corpses got carried over to the freaking other realm. Good for them. Yeah, looks like yep, I don't have a way of easily getting back source right now. That's a bit annoying. Definitely not there. Yep. Okay, so we don't have an easy way of getting back source. Good. That's what I always wanted. So unless I want to start doing source vampirism, which I don't exactly want to do, our options are a little bit limited.
Friendly Human publishes latest edition. New book already out of date. You've got some fight in ya, and I've got what you need.
Alright, let's go ahead and get back to the Lizardman Cathedral thing.
Look at the size of that thing.
Of what thing? Oh, holy cow. That'd be a big one. Here, I bet the cathedral will love it.
I know quality when I see it, and I think you do too. Care to trade?
What do you take me for?
I got real lucky when the Voidwoken attacked. They didn't go anywhere near the chemist's estate. I know some people what lost everything. Hope you liked what you saw.
This will all blow over, trust me. We shouldn't take the risk. We can be happy elsewhere.
Valuable artifacts, heirlooms, and antiquities.
I can literally grab those plates and just sell them back to him for some reason.
Stuff. Beautiful and beguiling
I actually
stuff.
can't read the sign. It
Buying
won't let
and
me.
selling.
If you're looking for Kat, she's evaluating all of Kem's antiquities. It'll be a while, but hey, why not do some shopping while you wait? You'll love what I've got.
What do you got?
Stuff, yeah?
Old means gold. We encounter some antique traders who are awaiting a notable appraiser, Cat, to emerge from Lord Kem's house. I see. I thought Cat was the dead body,
I bet you know your
and the guy was just literally just taking over the shop. So yeah, I went the completely wrong direction, by the way. I was supposed to go for, back to the Lizardman consulate. Which we will, someday. Also, one thing I noticed about the civil skills, or whatever they're called, all of them tell you like what requirement you need, usually after the fact. Well, stealing, it tells you at that point. Persuasion, it tells you after the fact. But lockpicking and what was it? And lockpicking, it doesn't tell you at all. Like, it doesn't actually tell you what number you need. It just says if it's too low or impossible. Flour in the belly is bad, but flour and water make dough, and dough in the fire bakes bread, and bread in the belly is good. Good to know. So it's just something I kind of noticed, like thievery literally, at least for lockpicking, doesn't actually tell you what you need. It's just pass or fail. Sacrifice the golden glitter, melt in the cold blue river. This paradox is magic's wonder. Believers reap the ruin of thunder. This is how I get distracted.
What's this? I found something.
Interesting. I do like how there's a bunch of little nooks and crannies you can, go searching in. Though it's a bit weird that no one else has found them yet.
Is this? It's Butter. She said she'd wait for me in Arx if she ever escaped. And so she did.
Oh, that sucks. It's good to see you, Butters. She even still has the stuff I sold to her. That's pretty impressive. And a little sad. Well. Getting used to the Griff crowd. Last week I had a cold. I killed Griff. Last week I had a cold, and Waltz gave me half her soup ration. Said I needed to stay well. She acted like it was just so I could stand guard, but I knew better. Soup tasted like moldy socks, all the same. Faces going in and out of this place all the time. 5 new folks one day, 5 get rounded up and hauled into the fort the next. Always different faces. It's like passing poachers in a long, long haul. So that's not anything that involves this camp here, unfortunately. But she managed to escape while remaining collared. That's pretty impressive. Alright. Well, at least she escaped. I mean, granted, it'd probably be pretty easy to escape Fort Joy at the moment since I killed every magister that was there. Cat the Appraiser.
Here. I bet you know your prickets from your portraits.
They've got enough tea and river log to put out a blaze that hot.
Alright.
Who cares to trade?
The trader looks at the mansion behind her nervously, then back to you.
Yes? Have my treasures caught your eye, then? Well, anything else I can do you for, then?
Care to trade?
Antique ring that poisons you?
Chase you away from the cathedral then.
Ken has an appraiser visiting.
That's a ring of thievery. Oh no, it's a belt of thievery.
Get a trade,
With the
friend?
world as it is, people will buy anything.
Done. You've certainly impressed me. Good job. Okay, I can now get up to 5 thievery. Go team.
My friend here has taste. Get a trade, friend?
Stuff. Beautiful and beguiling stuff. Buying, selling.
She responds with a nervous wave, and her eyes flit to the mansion behind her.
My friend here has taste.
We shouldn't take
Get
the
a
risk.
trade, friend?
We can be happy elsewhere.
I know quality when I see it, and I bet you do too. Care to trade?
The man and the elf keep their voices to a discreet level, but it's impossible to miss the tension between them. They're arguing.
What more to convince you? More Voidwoken? A plague? An earthquake? Arx is doomed. Our future is elsewhere.
Pharaoh, come on. Where's this elsewhere that's better than Arx? This is the greatest city in the world. I'll leave it over my dead body.
Exactly. Your dead body. My dead body. This place is dead. We can be together anywhere.
They fall into a sullen silence, neither of them willing to give in.
State that they should leave while they still can.
Keep out of this.
This is not a good time. Please leave us.
Fine then.
Care to trade?
Just, you know, it's not like I know that there's quite possibly a death fog incident about to happen.
Be joining us, my lady. Linda, I fear, is far too busy with his little coup. Perhaps he may find some time for us.
So I'm just reading the text that's up in the building.
My
Busy with
friend
this
here
little
has
coup.
taste. Care to trade, friend?
Alright, I don't exactly want to go inside.
I meant nothing personal, of course.
Don't want to go inside the Lord Kim's place just yet.
Real antiques.
Of a sort. Alright.
Prices. Who cares to trade?
If I can just get some source, this would be a lot easier to deal with. Alright, tell you what. I'm going to teleport back to the square. And we're going to start making our way towards that lock that I couldn't get to before. Yeah, the one that's over here. See if I can teleport through this wall. I don't think I can, but it would be a lot faster if I could. And this is the weird loan shark place, so hoping there'll be some fun troubles there. Is okay, that was a weird route that the AI took. So much for pathfinding. Yes, I can teleport through. Good. I don't have to go all the way around. Alright, I need you to pop a... there. One, two, three, four. So with this I can actually get up to 6 thievery. That's actually pretty impressive. Also with 6 thievery I could actually go and pickpocket stuff. So we have options. Alright, we're making a save for this. And we'll find out what skeletons they have in this closet. Debt
Remember
collect.
that client, Lord, whatever it was?
The look of surprise in his corpse. I mean, what did he expect?
If you secure a loan with blood, it gets repaid one way or another.
Yeah, thievery 5, go figure.
If you secure a loan with blood, it gets repaid one way or another.
Keep in here.
If you secure a loan with blood, it gets repaid one way or another.
The destination pyramid doesn't answer the call. Is something blocking it?
Huh. Interesting.
If you secure a loan with blood, it gets repaid one way or another.
Lock can't be picked.
It gets repaid one.
Nothing in that.
If you secure a loan with blood, it gets repaid one way or another.
Shut up or I'll cut your heart out and use it as a pillow.
If you secure a loan with blood, it gets repaid one way or another.
Well, they're repeating themselves. That's good for them.
The look of surprise on his corpse. I mean, what did he expect?
If you secure a loan with blood, it gets repaid one way or another. Remember that client? Lord, whatever it was?
The look of surprise on his corpse. I mean, what did he expect?
If you secure a loan with blood, it gets repaid one way or another. If you secure a loan with blood, it gets repaid one way or another.
Alright, I think I want to kill these people simply because they keep repeating themselves. The bar for murder has been set pretty low nowadays.
Or I'll cut your heart out and use it as a pillow.
Do, do,
The look
do,
of
do,
surprise in his
do, do,
corpse.
do, 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 do.
I mean, what did he expect?
Alright, one more save. So the good news is we do have enough lockpicking to actually do things now. We also have enough thievery to actually technically steal things. Now how well that's going to work, that's
If you secure a loan with blood, it gets repaid one way or another.
okay. If they're just going to say you're not welcome here, we'll leave them alone for now. I was kind of hoping they would just draw their weapons and attack me. Then I would have more of an excuse to actually kill them. So we got a bunch of free stuff. Part of me wants to say there's probably something in there that's probably belonging to somebody, but I don't know. I've been going through this blind this entire time. That's okay. Alright, next step. Could I try pickpocketing? I do have potions of invisibility. 5 turns. So I'm thinking trying to rob that one guy. the toy maker. See if we can get that going.
A pale young man gazes at the square, seemingly lost in his thoughts. His face and clothes are daubed in what appears to be red paint. Nearby, a canvas sits upon an easel.
Glance toward his easel and wonder aloud how he could even consider painting at a time like this.
He momentarily snaps out of his daze and shoots you an indignant scowl.
It's at times like this that I must paint. The drama, the violence, the sheer emotion of it all. The great schism of the Divine Order and the ruination of Arx. This will be my masterpiece.
Ask if you could take a look at the piece.
I usually only display completed works, but, well, this painting's raw power is already plain to see. Here, feast your eyes.
He gestures to the canvas. It's completely covered in the same shade of red, layer after layer. It's sodden, dripping onto the cobbles.
It's just red over and over again. Remark that it's a challenging piece, forcing the viewer's imagination to fill in the blanks rather than attempting to convey the horrors of war in a more literal fashion.
You're a dying breed around here, my friend. Nobody has time for art these days.
Note that he seems a little dazed. Perhaps he's in shock after everything that unfolded.
Not shock, no. Perhaps a little lightheaded.
He tugs back the sleeve of his tunic to reveal a blood-soaked cloth bandage around his wrist.
Ask what the hell possessed him to paint using his own blood.
It was my father's technique. He was the finest painter of his generation, and he used his own blood for his masterwork. The final panel of The Sacrifice of Lucian. He was also quite the sorcerer. Magic-infused blood can be used to produce the most vivid effects, if you're skilled enough.
Ask about the Sacrifice of Lucian. Can it be viewed somewhere?
For the most part. A copy can be seen at the Great Cathedral here in Arx. I visit frequently for inspiration. But the original panel, the one that my father used his blood to depict Lucian's final sacrifice, was given to Lord Kem a long time ago. He keeps it locked away somewhere in that mansion of his. A masterpiece like that should be on public display for all to see.
Remark that he'll never finish a masterpiece if he dies from blood loss first.
Self-preservation is a petty concern. I must put the spiritual above the corporeal. I must finish.
The spirit of an older man observes the nearby painter. He tut-tuts to himself.
That poor boy is wasting his time.
Pretty sure we've listened to this before.
Did you tell him what you thought of his little picture?
Mention that you gave him your thoughts, yes.
Unfortunate, isn't it? He isn't without talent, but he never overcame the fact that he was my son.
Diplomatically say he's entitled to his opinion.
Of course I am. I painted the greatest works of art that Arx has ever seen. The Sacrifice of Lucian. My opinion is the only one that matters.
Mention that his paintings sound fascinating. We'll see and blah 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 blah
They
blah.
are part of a private collection now, Lord Kem's. Perhaps he'll grant you a viewing, but I doubt it.
I'll ask his corpse.
There's a reproduction on display at the cathedral. Not the same as viewing the original, of course, but it gives the great unwashed something to pray before.
Alright. Okay. There's the dubious flyer again.
Hopeful pilgrims take the path of blood.
Dubious flyers all over the place. I think I was trying to get into the wedding before. Since I'm already over here, I'll do that first. It's also probably less criminal. I should have a...
Hold it right there. Private wedding party. No entry.
Tell her you're here for the wedding.
You'd better have an invitation. And you best be bringing gifts.
Show her the invitation you took from the drunk woman in the street.
She looks you up and down.
Didn't we kick you out for being too poor to be drunk? Get away from the door.
That could be a problem.
Still no entry, I'm afraid. No entry. Please, step back.
Come in, my esteemed and esteemable friend. Come, of course.
Still no entry. We've had a void-woken attack in the middle of a wedding. Trust me, you don't want to be here. And I don't want you here. So bugger off.
Tell her you'll help in the fight against the Voidwoken.
Too late, hero. Too late. The Voidwoken are dead, and half the guests with them. Be on your way. We don't need you here. No entry. Move along.
Secrets of the Dwarves. We've heard that Voidwoken attacked the wedding of a noble dwarven family. It might be worth checking if they need some help. The problem is we can't get through the front door. The back door, on the other hand, we can make work. Well, it was worth a shot.
Hunters, I've got the wares you need.
There's gotta be another. Try through here. I still gotta get inside. That's all I have to do, all I need. Good old thievery. All right.
This bouquet's mine. Get in my way and you'll get an elbow in the eye.
All right. Do this again. Come on. Thank you. again.
So much death on such a lovely day.
Garden of the Rose Estate has been ruined by Voidwoken. The wedding cake somehow survived untouched.
The spirit of a guard gazes around the garden sternly. Clearly, he's unaware of his demise.
Slurp. Alright, looks like there's no one actually out here, so I think I'm free to move around.
This bouquet is mine. Get in my way and you'll get an elbow in the eye. Come on, through it. This bouquet is mine. Get in my way and you'll get an elbow in the eye.
Sewer's key. D. Court has convened. The sewers are hardly an ideal location, but there's more than enough space here to conduct my research. Jay remains blissfully ignorant, convinced that our plan is in actually hers. She may not be weak of body, but she is certainly weak of will. You can reach us through the cellars using the key I gave you. And remember, when selecting a wine, choose the one that shares its name with the pig. It pairs well with success, I hear. We found a note from someone called I. It seems that there is something hidden beneath the estate of Michelle Ross. We can find out just what this is for ourselves by entering the cellars using a key given to one of the dead wedding guests, then selecting a wine named after Mitchell's pet pig.
Curled upper lip, lightly bobbing head, unwavering gaze. There's no doubting the spirit's distaste of current circumstances.
Tell him about the note you found on his corpse. What was his purpose here? Who does he work for?
The spirit's sneer intensifies.
Say you're a master of demonology. If he refuses, you will sick the denizens of Nemesis upon him. Of course.
The spirit's expression does.
You'll get an elbow in the eye.
The spirit of a dwarf guard patrols the garden.
Yeah, we've read that before.
The spirit of an elven dignitary remains seated in a pew where the wedding unfolded. He stifles a disinterested yawn. The spirit of a dwarven attendee attempts to discreetly sip from a goblet of spectral wine he stashed beneath him.
That's a big-ass cake.
You'll get an elbow in the eye.
Hey, pizza.
bouquet's mine. Get in my way and you'll
Carriage
get
chest
elbow
key.
side.
I think I already opened that.
The spirit of a dwarf watches the ceremony with a scowl. He tugs at his ornate collar in an effort to loosen it. The spirit of a dwarven lady remains wrapped by the since-interrupted wedding ceremony. She dabs away some tears with a handkerchief. The spirit of an elegantly dressed woman glances around, seemingly more interested in the other guests than in the unfolding ceremony.
Come on, through it. This bouquet's mine. Get in my way and you'll get an elbow in the eye.
The augmenter does look like a bouquet. Lucky charm, retribution, blah 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 blah. Alright. And what is this book? Holy Book of Matrimony. A collection of what seem to be template wedding vows. Some mention love, but quite a few read like legal contracts. Flipping through it, you find one with 2 whole paragraphs on inheritance rights. It's circled in red ink.
The spirit of a dwarven lady stands eagerly by, as if she's waiting to catch a bouquet.
Tell the spirit that the wedding is over. She and the other guest are dead.
The spirit shoos you away absently, her gaze fixed intently on the arc that the bouquet is taking through the air.
Well, guess that's something. Alright, we'll save again. Just in case I accidentally aggro something. Definitely been a bit all over the place for these, smell. Death fog. There's the cellar. Alright. Pretty sure if you smell death fog you're gonna die, but okay. Well, we'll play this game. I don't know how you saw me, but okay. Oh, there's a guard right there. Didn't even see ya. Well, fine then.
Milady, I beg your pardon, but the feast has been cut short due to acts of gods.
Can't say I know that face. You must be one of my husband's noble friends.
She tries to curtsy from her seat, but it's clumsy and awkward. As she looks up, you notice a pale pink shade in her eyes, along with a deep scarlet blush spreading across her cheek.
Blast! I was sure I'd got the hang of that.
Say that you heard she had some Voidwoken gatecrashers.
Oh, some way to spend the happiest day of your life. You should have seen my man, though. He was magnificent. Jumping over tables, pushing people out of the way. He's quite the athlete.
Observe that Voidwoken can only appear where Source is used. What was she up to?
Not up to anything. We're merchants, not mystics. If you want Source, talk to Kem and his bloody paladins. They're the ones to blame. They're bad as the Black Ring, bringing this down on us. My sweet husband could have been killed.
Press her for details. What exactly happened?
It was beautiful. We said our vows, tied the ceremonial knot. The priestess was just finishing her sermon when these things appeared. It looked like they were wriggling out of the ground below us. And then they started killing. The priestess, my family, my friends. If not for the guards, they'd have got me too.
Say, there's something else that you need to talk about.
Well, it's not like I have much else to do for the time being but chat.
Explain that you wanted to offer your congratulations on the wedding.
Thank you kindly. I may not have been lucky in the ceremony, but I'm blessed with my husband.
She turns and waves timidly to the man on the balcony behind her husband, who offers an apathetic grunt in return.
Ah, see there? I've nabbed me a fine man and no mistake.
Observe that her eyes look a little odd. Is she okay?
Oh, aye. It's just the rosy tint of a woman in love. My darling says 'tis to be expected. He says it'll pass after the wedding, though I hope it never does.
Her darling doesn't seem too interested in her right now. Ask what's going on.
Oh, that's just his way. Sometimes he won't talk to me for days. I know he loves me, though. He's always making me drinks to keep me healthy, even if he ain't in the mood to natter.
Yep, this is getting weird. Hey, guard man.
Celebration's over. Best be heading home.
He looks you up and down.
Wherever that might be.
The woman cries on.
Alright. Let's go talk to, probably the guy that's been doing some bad stuff. Can there be some people that just not do bad stuff in one home?
The dwarf stares grimly into space. On his fingers he wears rings, some of which have ornate, rose-tinted jewels on them. You notice one has a gem missing.
What? I swear I am in no mood to meet more of my wife's business associates. I've shaken hands with enough fishmongers today.
You heard that he's had some trouble with Voidwoken.
I bet you heard. I bet everyone is talking about this cursed wedding. Perhaps my warhorse of an aunt is right. Perhaps this is what I get for debasing myself. Still, what's done is done. The marriage is final. That's the important thing.
Smile and say you want to congratulate him on the wedding.
Yes. It's a fine match. With her assets and my name, that is to say, we will be a powerful pair.
He glances over at his smiling bride as she takes another sip from her goblet.
Yes, indeed. Quite powerful.
Observe that he doesn't seem all that madly in love.
Love? Duna's beard. Is that what passes for sense among the lower classes? She is quite enamored with me, of course. I can be, well, irresistible. But no. In my family, marriage is a more practical matter. Our union means I can continue my work.
Wonder what his work might be. You didn't think nobles had jobs.
A job? Oh, please don't be churlish. I'm no dairymaid desperate for her next meal. I follow my passion. Alchemy. Potions which, at a sip, can heal or kill. Can grant strength, speed, or compliance. Which have the power to transform base metal into gold.
He glances across the room, where his betrothed is cheerfully pouring herself another goblet of wine.
Although for now I'll have to settle for using base people rather than metal.
Look at him in disgust. How dare he use someone like that?
And how dare you judge me for my actions?
Well, it's not like I murdered a bunch of people.
What I do here today ensures the survival of my house. It ensures the survival of my work, and I would not give a dog's bark for your opinions. Now leave me be. I would choose the Voidwoken over this company.
All right. Getting information. So probably right now she's being controlled through drink.
You again? I never knew my husband to have such chatty friends.
Yes, thank you. Indeed, it would have been a beautiful ceremony for my Isla. Terrible tragedy, I know, and Uncle Paul so recently retired. Very good of you to come. Safe travels home now. Bye-bye.
Note the open trunks and piles of clothes littering the room, and ask if he's packing for a trip.
You've been proven a friend to Duna's spawn. So from one friend to another, I say, get out of Arx. Leave it far behind and never look back. I can't say why, but trust me, just do it.
Question him. That doesn't make sense. He was already in the middle of packing when you arrived.
All right. Look, just get out of Arx. Leave it far behind and never turn back. I can't say why, but trust me, do it.
Yeah.
Listen, we're both busy people. Why don't you get busy somewhere else while I stay busy here?
Is that a giant pig? Ulabelle. Pretty sure that'll leave him because Death Fog is coming. It ain't gonna be pretty. Alright. A few more options though. Perfect. Level 18 pants, I have better. I mean, it does have wits though, but I'm already at 102% crit. I'm just seeing if I have any mind maggots. I don't. Alright. Lulabelle's. Alright, I'm gonna save real quick. up we go.
A spillage all over the floor.
Alright, looks like we found something interesting. Let's identify this. Level 18 gloves, finesse based. It's not too shabby, but I'll keep what I have for the moment. So yeah, the reason I picked that particular, I picked the Lulabelle one, because that was the name of the pig. And now we're down here. That is a bunch of spikes. We entered a network of tunnels and sewers beneath the home of Mitchell Ross, a noted dwarven merchant. Okay, that's just another rat. I see. So a lot of these passages you have to come in from one side because there's a switch for it. But that's not really a big deal since I'm pretty sure you can just teleport up there. Yep, you can. Alright. Thanks for letting me know.
Careful now. That's a trap.
Careful now. That's a trap.
I'm not getting pop-ups because it's bugged again, so I'll assume that failed. I'll try again with all this. That's better. Alright, looks like we're doing the sewer stuff now. Two-handed axe. Level 18 axe, not helpful. And intelligence leggings that I don't need. Alright. That's death fog. That's a problem. I'm impressed that she was able to, Rumi was able to smell that from all the way from above the floor.
Like the cargo of the Peacemaker. Mordus was right. The cargo was destined for Arks.
You dwarven thief. looks like his audio's delayed. Ask what secrets he has found in these sewers. So, Royal Warden's been patrolling the corridors.
Where they've sheltered. Don't let the illusions fool you. Where a wall rises, you may step right through and take the riches beyond.
Thanks. We spoke to a spirit who has seen the Dwarven Royal Guard patrolling the Ark sewers. We should investigate further.
What's this? I found something.
Fake walls. Pom-pom. Meadow, Big Tamori, Targ? Another troll there. This is probably those kid thieves that that one girl told us about a few sessions ago. Bunch of landmines there. Alright, I'm gonna loot these last few crates and we'll go ahead and call it a video. Ooh, actually there's a crate up there. Or a chest up there. Get the chest. On top of freaking death fog.
I'll need to get clever with this lock.
Try to be clever then. Got it. Alright. We'll loot that up. Oh, actually, a lore master does tell you how much you need to identify with. So it's really just the lockpicking for some reason. Alright. Yep, I'll go ahead and call this a video. I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this was Divinity Original Sin 2. See you guys later.